The other person had been hiding for so long without being discovered. The other party had definitely been here before Tang Mo. As Tang Mo fought against this person, he gradually felt a sense of familiarity. The two men made contact with each other and Tang Mo thought of a name. Fu Wenduo. Half a month ago, the two of them had teamed up to deal with Pinocchio in the honest card game. Tang Mo realized that Fu Wenduo didn't have time to react when Tang Mo first attacked. It was an emergency, so Fu Wenduo turned his body into metal and blocked the umbrella tip. The metal collision sound was very familiar. Then the two sides exchanged crisp attacks and Tang Mo got the impression of Fu Wenduo in the Pinocchio instance. But knowing who the other person was didn't mean that Tang Mo could relax his vigilance. He held the small parasol tightly, the tip against Fu Wenduo's neck. He asked coldly, "Mr. Fu, why are you here?" Grandmother Wolf's small parasol could be used as a defensive weapon when opened. Only the top could be used as an attack weapon. This was an introduction to the prop that was the small parasol. Tang Mo was currently imprisoning Fu Wenduo with the small parasol but wouldn't hurt him, just like Fu Wenduo with the dagger. Looking for someone. Fu Wenduo's voice echoed in the empty parking lot. The glowing stone couldn't illuminate that much. In the darkness, the breaths of the two people tangled together like they were one. Tang Mo asked calmly, "You are looking for someone?" Tang Mo didn't take it for granted that Fu Wenduo was looking for him. If the other person really wanted to find him, the turkey egg could be used. Before leaving Pinocchio's instance, Tang Mo told Fu Wenduo that he was in Pudong. He didn't really want to meet the stowaway after leaving the instance. But according to common sense, after hearing Tang Mo's position, Fu Wenduo would think that Tang Mo wanted to meet him. Fu Wenduo didn't use the turkey egg to contact Tang Mo in advance and also quietly sneaked into the small. In all likelihood, the person he was looking for had nothing to do with Tang Mo. Fu Wenduo took back the dagger pressed against Tang Mo's belly and placed it in a hidden buckle at his waist. Tang Mo was silent for a moment. Then he stood upright and took the small parasol back. Fu Wenduo saw Tang Mo's actions and smiled imperceptibly. "I am looking for someone, maybe you know them. Since you are here, you must be a member of the organization." Tang Mo's heart tightened. He realized that Fu Wenduo mistakenly thought he was a member of Attack. He didn't refute it. He spoke lightly, "You mean Attack?" "Yes." The Attack organization was somewhat famous in Shanghai. Their reputation was well known among the scattered players. After eliminating the stowaways organization that ate the human hearts, the single players gradually became aware of their names. There was an answer in Tang Mo's heart. He asked, "Who are you looking for?" The light was dim and the expression of the other person wasn't clear. Tang Mo felt the pair of dark eyes staring at his body. Fu Wenduo spoke the name of that person. China's Black Tower Institute Team A leader, Luo Fengcheng. No one in Attack knew Luo Fengcheng's true identity. They just thought he was a doctor at a research institute in Shanghai. To be able to accurately know Luo Fengcheng's identity, Fu Wenduo's identity wasn't simple. In addition, he was powerful. He could sneak into Attack space and not be discovered by any member. Tang Mo would find it difficult to stop him from seeing Luo Fengcheng. Tang Mo thought for a moment before looking up. "I will take you to see him." Fu Wenduo's lips curved. "Good." Tang Mo put the small parasol into his backpack and took Fu Wenduo to Luo Fengcheng. Before he left, Tang Mo picked up the stone that had seemingly rolled across the ground randomly. As the two people entered the range of the light stone, Fu Wenduo's appearance entered Tang Mo's eyes. He was tall and had a deep face. He looked calm and seemed to pay no attention as Tang Mo picked up the stone. Tang Mo spoke calmly, "It was a prop just then. I got it from an instance." Some things spoke directly would dispel some speculation. Fu Wenduo nodded lightly and didn't ask anything else. He didn't seem to pay attention to Tang Mo's collision with the wall. The two men walked to the stairwell together. Just as they were about to go up the stairs, Fu Wenduo spoke in a low voice. "Do you need to hit the wall when using that prop?" Tang Mo, he saw it. Tang Mo no longer cared about this person. He took Fu Wenduo to the third floor of the parking lot and knocked on Luo Fengcheng's door. He entered the room first. Luo Fengcheng was studying the iron shoemaker instance discovered a few days ago. He was surprised when he saw Tang Mo. "I thought that you won't come to me until Jack came out of the assembly instance." "That's what I intended." Tang Mo didn't deny it. "But one person wants to see you." Luo Fengcheng realized something was wrong. "Who is it?" He stood up. Tang Mo moved to the side and a tall figure entered the room. He was a little taller than Tang Mo. When they stood together, Tang Mo was like a sword in a scabbard, the blade was sharp. The man was more like a heavy black knife and was restrained. Luo Fengcheng's grip on the document became tighter. He was only a reserve player but he realized that this man was as dangerous as Tang Mo. He might be even more dangerous than Tang Mo, from the perspective of strength. Tang Mo saw Luo Fengcheng's vigilance and realized he didn't know Fu Wenduo. He had known Luo Fengcheng for more than a few days. Thus, Tang Mo took the initiative to help Luo Fengcheng gain the upper hand. "He is Fu Wenduo." Luo Fengcheng's expression changed instantly. Tang Mo saw his expression change from suspicion to surprise and then finally a smile. Luo Fengcheng said, "Major Fu, it has been a long time since I heard this name. After the Earth went online, China lost all famous names." Tang Mo's narrowed as he caught the keyword, Major. Fu Wenduo stood by Tang Mo's side and asked, "Did you know I would come to you?" "I thought that if someone was alive, they would come to me." Luo Fengcheng explained. "Thus, when I left the institute, I deliberately rearranged my office. If someone came to the office to find the data, they would see that I am alive. Unfortunately, I didn't know at the time that Major Fu was still alive. If you had opened the first floor of the Black Tower earlier, I could have made better arrangements." Tang Mo stood quietly to one side, listening to them casually without interjecting. Luo Fengcheng looked at him. "Tang Mo, it seems that you already know Major Fu." Tang Mo replied, "All Chinese players should remember his name. I know him because both of us were in the same Christmas benefits instance." Tang Mo didn't expose the existence of Momo. Luo Fengcheng nodded. "So that was it. The reason why your instance was so difficult was because the other player was Fu Wenduo." No wonder. Fu Wenduo was the first player in China to clear the Black Tower's first floor. If he was there, the instance would definitely become more difficult. Tang Mo had completed his task by escorting Fu Wenduo here. It seemed that there was a relationship between Luo Fengcheng and Fu Wenduo. They weren't completely unfamiliar with each other. Tang Mo prepared to leave. He wasn't interested in eavesdropping on the conversation between the two of them. Luo Fengcheng said, Major Fu, I can probably guess why you came to Shanghai. Fu Wenduo raised his eyebrows. Fu Wenduo was blocking the door. Tang Mo wanted to leave but he discovered this person only left a gap of 10 centimeters. Tang Mo couldn't leave. He was going to have the other person make a path for him when Luo Fengcheng spoke to him. Tang Mo, I think with your strength, you might have experienced something similar. If you are interested, stay here and listen to me. Don't you want to know what the Shanghai branch of the Black Tower Institute discovered before the Earth went online? Tang Mo paused and he turned back. You said that you didn't find anything. Yes, we didn't find anything that could change the Black Tower. Luo Fengcheng admitted honestly. But we found a strange phenomenon. This phenomenon didn't affect the Black Tower and it couldn't stop the Black Tower game. Tang Mo asked, what phenomenon? Luo Fengcheng stared at him. Before the Earth went online, did you feel irritable in your heartbeat? Did it accelerate? Tang Mo looked surprised. He was silent for a long time and changed his idea of leaving here. Luo Fengcheng smiled, Tang Mo, Major Fu, please sit. Tang Mo felt strange when Luo Fengcheng mentioned his name together with Fu Wenduo. He looked at the man next to him before sitting down in a chair. Fu Wenduo glanced at him, smiled and sat down in another chair. A bright lamp lit up the small room. Luo Fengcheng put all the messy files on the table into a drawer. He sat on one side of the table while Tang Mo and Fu Wenduo took the other side. Luo Fengcheng smiled and said, Tang Mo, since you stayed, it seems that you experienced the faster heartbeat phenomenon before the Earth went online. In the attack organization, only Naifei experienced this phenomenon. Unfortunately, now Naifei is gone. I think that beside you, Major Fu should have a similar phenomenon. Tang Mo and Luo Fengcheng turned to look at Fu Wenduo. Fu Wenduo nodded calmly. Luo Fengcheng explained, on November 15th, the Black Tower announced that the Earth was online and gave 3 days to select the players. On the evening of November 17th, we found 4 patients with rapid heartbeats in 3 hospitals in Shanghai. Their symptoms were very similar. Their hearts beat faster, their mood was irritable and they couldn't keep calm. Tang Mo remembered his experience in those 3 days. Luo Fengcheng's expression didn't change as he looked at Tang Mo and Fu Wenduo. He said, we found it strange but there was too little time to study this phenomenon. We hadn't yet discovered any clues when the game officially started on the 18th. But after the game officially started, I had time to slowly study this phenomenon. I met Naifei and he gave me a lot of research materials and directions. Finally, I developed some ideas and called this phenomenon Black Tower Selection. Tang Mo's heart immediately skipped a beat. Luo Fengcheng's voice stopped and he looked at Fu Wenduo. Major Fu, you seem to have known this and might be more familiar than me. I don't need to introduce you to Tang Mo. Then he looked at Tang Mo and smiled. Tang Mo, let me introduce you. Codename Xiaolong, Valiant Dragon, Captain of the Special Team A of China's South Military Region. The youngest major in China, Fu Wenduo. The author has something to say, Tang, you said you didn't see it. You obviously saw everything yet you still said this. You said it. Lao Fu, number my wife wants me to play dumb. What should I do, number?